Hi, this is John Guidry. I'm going to be taking you on some cartridge adventures today for the TI 99-4A. Here we have a cartridge, a very extremely rare cartridge named Arcturus. And you notice that Exeltech, who made the label, actually typed Arcturus in the label, and that the label is pretty much yellowing and falling off. But this cartridge was unique. It fit on the side of the TI console, kind of where the fire hose cable plugs in right now. And when you plugged it in, it took over the machine to play this game. Now, this game is contained on 3 8K EEPROMs, and up until the past week, these EEPROMs have never been dumped. A version of Arcturus existed in EA3 and EA5 format, but it didn't even have the same theme music as this one, and the menu structure was slightly different. So this is a one and unique program. Now, thanks to Tercy, my friend in Florida, we now have Arcturus on a cartridge. This is your run-of-the-mill 16K bank switch cartridge with a 74LS378 line logic chip, and I was able to hack this cartridge a little bit. And if you notice, I've hooked up the second bank switch circuit on here, so now you can have a 32K bank switched EEPROM in here. And what happened is Tercy made an EA5 executable where the program would load into 24K exactly of RAM, starting at A000 and 32K memory expansion. And what I did was I made a source code header. It's a little bit longer than this, but this source code header splits up the code into 6K blocks. 4 times 6 is 24. And the header on the top copies everything to 32K RAM starting at A000, and then it branches to that address and executes the program. So just to kind of show you how this program works right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to plug it into the 4A here, and we're going to turn it on. And you see Arcturus 24K on the menu. And this is still a preliminary release from Tercy. He went ahead and put my name and his on the title screen. But you hear the title music here, which sounds completely different than the one that's been distributed on disc. So I'm going to go ahead and press 1 here. Whoa, got shot right off the bat here, but most of you have seen Arcturus already, and I'm not going to attempt to play it too much one-handed with the joystick here, trying to hold the video camera at the same time. But you know, it's nice to have this program now finally available for the TI. Another one, and this is just my regular 16K bank switch cart. This is prototype number 1. It's not the final version, but it had the same circuitry that the release version did. Went ahead and did the same sort of thing with Never-Lander, which we made an editor assembler 5 program out of, split it into 2, and put it at the end of 2 8K segments of the 16K EEPROM, and put a header on top of it, you know, so that it would load. And this one actually loads an emulator such as MES and such, because it follows the standard 2 8K bank EEPROM. Arcturus, on the other hand, is a 4 8K bank EEPROM, and the emulators will need to be extended to support it. Same bank switching technique, just a larger cartridge. And so Never-Lander works the same way. It spends a second here copying itself from disk, from the ROM. But you go ahead and take the joystick out, and it works just like the Editor Assembler 5 version does. And like I said, I'm not going to try and sit here and play this thing while I'm trying to hold the video camera, but you get the idea. So these are 2 very interesting programs that we now have available to us on the TI 99-4A in cartridge format. They weren't available before. Both require 32K RAM to function because they copy themselves to RAM from the cartridge to execute. And Well, I hope you enjoyed this demo, and feel free to email me or send me a note if you have any questions. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.